The last few weeks have been disruptive, stressful, bad, in a word. I haven't seen my family since the lockdown began, since the stay-at-home order was issued by the county. My retail job is suddenly much higher stakes than it used to be. And time has become entirely meaningless.
I think about the times I drove to school, studied in the library, bought my favorite iced chai latte, and aimlessly walked through the aisles of thrift stores. The events that have taken place during these trying times have been a blessing, even if at first they felt like a curse. I finally learned to take off my rose-colored glasses so that I can see the red flags I had once ignored. In this time of solitude, I have begun to understand why I feel the feelings that I do and why my actions are a reflection of those feelings.
I think it's really easy to focus on the negative right now, like, oh, I have to be at home all the time. I can't go out swimming and it's summer, which is awful. But I think in the same way, we can probably find this pandemic as something that's really great, because I think, you really realize how tight-knit your community is. There's like a really cute guy down the street that sings to the neighbors every day, and he has concerts, and like there are neighbors that build community walls that are just really heartwarming to see what your neighbors have written. I saw my favorite thing that was written on that wall was someone wrote, I can still see the smile in your eyes behind, even when you're wearing a mask or behind your mask. And I thought that was really heartwarming, because that's true. I think we look for those smiles still, even when we have the mask on. I'm really excited about planning treks that are coming up that I haven't been able to do yet. I'm definitely someone that spent a lot of time outside before this happened, and it's just making me kind of reconsider my relationship with nature and maybe humanity's relationship with nature. Something really positive that I've seen come out of this pandemic is all of the environmental improvements that have been happening. I mean, from ecosystems kind of restoring themselves, or my family is originally from Peru, and my uncle called the other day and said, all of these seabirds that he hadn't seen along the coast of Peru, since he was a child, they're coming back again. I think that's really great that the earth is having a time to repair itself. I've always loved spring in Austin, but I think I'm really realizing what it is now. Every day I go for a walk because that's the only time I have outside. And now I'm seeing, I'm noticing the birds that aren't here all year round. They're only here right now. All of the different flowers that are blooming on all the trees. And I just feel like I'm really starting to listen to nature again. And I think that's a really cool thing. I think it's really brought me back. We think we needed that rest. We needed this time with our families, and times are tough now, and it's really scary not knowing when this is going to end. But I think it's really important to focus on the positive and the good things.
Hello, Riverbats. I hope everyone's doing awesome. One cannot deny how trying and uncertain these past few weeks have been. We've probably maybe lost some things, but one thing I haven't lost, and hold on to dearly, is hope. Hope for a better today and an awesome tomorrow. Once it's safe to go back outside, I believe there are certain things that we all wish to do and achieve after self-isolation. But the journey of 1,000 miles, as they say, begins with a single step. And that step begins today. Yes, today. It begins today with something as small as maybe taking a class online. And I believe that once this is all said and done, you'll go out into a new normal with a new outlook on life, with great life lessons, and maybe the ability to value things so much more. I'm going to volunteer and give back to the frontliners who have given so much to us during these times.
I never would have anticipated in 2020 that I'd be having to cancel all of my summer hiking and camping plans. But I hope when everything calms down and it's safe for us to go outside again, that we remember to value these natural spaces and we take better care of them than we did before, and that our ecosystems continue to repair themselves as they have been.
My entire world has changed pretty dramatically. I can't see my closest friends and family as nearly as often as I used to. My retail job has gotten much more hazardous in ways I never imagined. I know every square inch of my apartment back of my hand, and I now have to be more conscious of my health than I ever have before. That said, I definitely think we can overcome this if we cooperate with each other and keep each other safe, even if that means sacrificing certain luxuries that we once took for granted. I'm hopeful that maybe this time next year or the year after, with any luck, I might be able to throw my mask away and celebrate the end of the semester properly.
All in all, these past few months have been life-changing. I don't think anything's gonna be the same once we're past these dark times. But I think that's a good thing, and I've got confidence in all the Riverbats that we're going to make sure the future changes for the better.
It's really difficult that we're not able to meet in person, but I'm hopeful for a brighter tomorrow. From the ACC Honors Ambassadors to you, we hope that you are staying
safe,
sane,
and at home.
Thanks for watching, and again, stay safe.
As Martin Luther King says, even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. And I hope that you do too.